How dare you try to shame me and spread propaganda on my name with your broke ass? How dare you? Hi guys, welcome to my channel. It's your girl Orffea, and I'm here with you again for another video. Okay, so my name is Orffea Wallace, and I am a full-time webcam model, non-nude webcam model, and a social media influencer. Um, I have held many positions over the years where I started off in the call center industry. I did debt collections. I've also done sales for AT&T and both DSL and fiber optics. And when I made the decision to no longer do sales and to no longer work in the call center, I went ahead and I started applying for managerial positions. Now, I've been to 2 universities. I've been to the university, I've attended classes with the University of Oklahoma. Um, yes, that is in the U.S., where I did child care and development, as I was there for a summer, and I did volunteer work in a daycare center. And so because of that, they took care of me doing a few courses so that I would be deemed qualified to work with American children, babies. I also went ahead after that and I attended the University of Technology, where I do food service production and management in the teaching sector, in the Faculty of Education. So I was doing my training for to become a teacher, a professional teacher, even though that's not where I wanted to actually be my career. So when I left school, I moved to Montego Bay, Jamaica, as the head school. The school is in Kingston, Jamaica. So I moved to Montego Bay, Jamaica. And when I got here, I did not, it was hard getting a job. And the easiest place to get a job was in the call center. While I was in Kingston, I did I worked in the evenings as a debt collector after school. So I did that. I worked that around my schedule. I've also went ahead and I did, so after school I came to Montego Bay, and it was very hard to get a job, because it's like, if you don't know someone, it's very hard. You have to have connections in order to get a job. And in Jamaica, no matter where it is that you are, no matter what parish. So the easiest place to get a job at the time was at a call center. So I started off at a small call center and I did sales. I did sales for AT&T DSL, and I was the top sales agent there because I pride myself in doing the best at what it is that I'm doing. I left that after, conflict of interest and stuff like that. I left that, and I was determined not to work further with any more call centers. I just couldn't. It didn't pay enough. It was basically hand to mouth, and I just couldn't stand it. So I got a job in the hotel industry, where I worked for a nightclub which caters for families in the day and basically adult nightlife at night. It wasn't a strip club or anything. It was just a regular nightclub in Jamaica. I was a manager there, and I made pretty decent money. It wasn't a lot. It was pretty decent. And I did it because I wanted to learn some more skills in terms of managerial and what it takes to run a large corporation, because this company is located worldwide, not only in Jamaica. It's located all over the Caribbean, in some places in the United States. So again, I left that job. I think I get bored easily, I don't know, and I've always had the determination to work for myself. So I've always wanted to own my own company, so I took these companies as a learning platform. So when I did sales, I learned how to do sales, and in doing sales, you had to do customer service as well. So I learned how to project proper customer service. Also, when I went over to the other company and I did management, I learned how to manage, do some accounting and stuff like that, and also some more customer service. So I was building along the customer service, and all in the time gathering how to learning how to build my own brand, even though I did not know what my brand was at the time that I wanted to build. I just know that I wanted to get my name out there. Be I wanted to be more. Like a lot of us out there, we want to be more, and I wanted to be more. So I took these opportunities as learning experience as I continue working for other people. I left that, and I was home for a bit. I wasn't working for a while, and then I got a job where I did. My sister called me and told me that they have a job opening at another call center. I was like, oh my god, I really don't want to do another call center. And she was like, well, they pay really good money, and yeah, so I think, and plus you get paid more if you work nights, because they had a night shift into the early morning. I was like, okay, I can do that. I'm a nocturnal person after all, and I'm more vibrant at nights because of the nightclub and working that and managing that. So I went ahead and you see my makeup, you guys? Yes, I did my makeup, y'all, for this video. Yes, eyelashes and everything. I put my makeup on for this video, just for you. This video. Yes. It takes a lot of work. I don't know if I'm gonna do this again, but yeah. So, anyways, I digress. So yeah. So I went in. I filled out the application form. I went to this mass thing, and I didn't know that I was gonna get the job because it's so massive. It was a job fair, and it was so massive. So, anyways, I went in. I got the job. It was sales. It was sales for I don't even remember what it was. Tech support. It was tech support, and it paid a lot of money in tech support. But then the tech support section of it got shut down, so they moved us on to AT&T sales for fiber optics. So I did that, and again, I was at the top of my game in that. I was the top sales agent. I was amongst the top sales agent in my my group and stuff like that. So again, I excelled, but still, I wanted more, and it just wasn't for me. I just couldn't. I can't. Call center isn't. It's not for everyone. And it was definitely not for me. So I just walked in one day. I went to work. I was walking around with my resignation letter for weeks. And I walked in one day to work, and they had changed the building, and there was no longer AT&T people on the floor. There was like AT&T, Dish Network, Verizon, all of these people for different accounts working on the one floor. This is in Jamaica, you guys, a call center in Jamaica. And I walked in, and I looked through the glass door, and I saw everybody there on the floor in their little cubicles, and I was like, I can't do this no more. There's no way I can do this anymore. So what I did was I gave them the resignation letter and walked out. That's it. I just walked out. I walked out of the call center industry forever that day. I couldn't do it anymore. So I left. And before that, though, I did work another company where we did sales, where we did magazine renewal before going on to working for in the hotel industry. And then when I finished that, I went into the hotel industry and then came out and went back to the call center. And then I was like, that's it, guys. I can't do this anymore. It's not for me. I can't. After which I was at home for a while, and I started doing job search. But before I was home for a while, I had a friend of mine who turned me on to webcamming. So basically, it wasn't my account. It was someone else's account that they had the access to, and I was able to, experience what it was like through that person's account. The profile was friends and romance, and it was strictly non-nudity. It is prohibited, if you exhibit any nudity at all in on this platform, then your account will be deleted and you will be banned. It says so on the sign up form. It says so once you log into your cam room. It says so to the person who is coming in to your room to chat with you. It tells them that you are not allowed, this person is not allowed to remove any article of clothing. They're not allowed to show any body parts than what you turn up in their live stream scene. But I didn't commit myself to it at that point. I just, randomly do it from time to time just to get some extra cash. Then after that, I got a series of at-home jobs, typing jobs, where we would chat with people for money. Well, yeah, men, women, and we will send them text messages through this site, and then we will get paid for each. Well, I would get paid for each message that I send, and I was doing that for a while, which a girlfriend introduced me to that, and so I was working at home. Then I had a friend who was opening up a school at the same time, and she needed help, and I know I had a background in teaching and stuff, and it was right up my educational alley, so I went ahead and I assisted her for approximately a month, and then that was dead in the water. After that, I got back home, and I dove into the whole texting scene where I text using different profiles. It's never you that they're seeing, it's someone else, and I use different profiles and text, and I make money that way. It's not something that you will get rich off of, or you will make a ton of money off of, unless you dedicate yourself just like any job and just decided that you set quotas and goals for yourself. You can log in whenever you want to log in. You can log off whenever you want to log off. It's totally up to you. But you have to set quotas for yourself in order to get payments weekly. Now, I have a video, which I will link in this video down below, where I offer those opportunities to other people, because that's how I started actually legitimately working from home and earning my money. So after that, a whole host of series of other jobs came my way in terms of working from home. So I did those, but you had to work pretty hard. You had to work pretty hard. Sometimes I started to get pain in my back and my neck and alongside my spine for sitting around a computer screen for such a long period of time, which reminds me of when I used to work in a call center. It's just that I had more freedom in moving. But if I want to make the money that I want to make, then I just have to sit there and do it. I told the story before where I ended up going into the town, and I met someone, and they were like, "What are you doing now?" And I said, "Well, I'm working from home." And they were like, "Oh, please don't tell me that you're one of those girls that be, popping their coochie on live chat." I'm like, "What?" There are multiple of jobs out there that you don't have to do that you make money from working from home. And a lot of us now are finding ourselves doing just that, working from home with the situation and this virus that is out there now. But anyways, I made up my mind from that day on that if this is how he's going to react when I say I'm working from home, imagine the girls who were actually doing webcamming at that point. I was not on webcamming. I didn't even remember that I had a profile set up so many years ago. I don't do it that often. And so I was like, okay, so why are we shaming women, men? Because men can become a webcam models too. Why are we shaming people for making a legitimate income where they're not hurting or harming anyone or harming themselves to make money? Why are we doing that? Why do you even care what someone does for their money? So I was like, okay, well, if this is an industry that people are going to shame like that, you're not going to shame the Instagram models for, being half naked and popping their booties and stuff like that. You're going to be like, oh, that looks good, and be sending her all viral. But you're going to want to shame a girl who is a webcam model, who's basically doing the same thing. The only difference is, as she does it, she gets paid. As for an Instagram model, she don't get paid until like she has how many followers and how many views, and then advertisers want to advertise, and sponsors want to sponsor her, and that's the time. So she is doing everything free until then. But so it's okay if it's being done for free, but it's not okay if it's been done and you're being paid for it. I'm like, what the hell? What the hell? You're no longer gonna shame this industry, man. You're not. I've said it before that I could do a YouTube channel on so many different topics. I could do one on homeschooling, as I'm doing right now with my son. I can do one on management in the sector. I can do one merely just living in Jamaica, what it's like living in Jamaica. I can just do that. You know, there's so many topics that I can choose to speak on. But I said, no, I'm gonna choose. I've always wanted to do YouTube videos. I wanted to do hair. I've wanted to do makeup. I'm not a makeup guru. I'm not a hair guru, but I can help myself. So I know that I can do simple videos to show people who have two left hands, like myself, as it relates to applying your own makeup and doing your own hair and not spending all this money to buy your products to look cute. Right? I see people putting on 12, 13, 14 different foundations to get a certain look, and I'm like, look, you can look cute regardless. You don't have to use that much makeup. I don't. I really don't. Sorry about that. I don't. So I was thinking about doing a YouTube channel on that, and then I didn't start it. I had my channel. It was up. I just didn't have any videos. The first video I did was a hair review. When I got pissed because I ordered some hair online, I ordered a hair, hold on. Yes, so, sorry about that. I ordered some hair online, and when I ordered the hair online, it was crap, and it smells literally like shit. It smells literally like shit. It didn't smell good at all. And you couldn't wash that shit scent out of it. Like, it smelled like they took it straight up out of a pit and just strawn it and weaved it together and just sent it out to people. It was disgusting. I still have that video saved there, just to say that's my very first YouTube video. So I still have it in my on my channel page. I'm not gonna remove it. My first video is very awkward when I started the webcamming video still, because I didn't know what I was doing, and so my first video setup videos are very awkward. They're not as relaxed as these ones I'm doing now. But so yeah, there are a lot of topics that I could have spoken on, and I just decided that no, this is the one I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do this because you're not gonna continue to shame people and telling people what it is that they can and cannot do in order to make a living, and they're not hurting anyone. I'm gonna show you if I can be the face for a cam model who is not ashamed. So I branded it with my legal government name. No, it's not on these sites. That's not what I use. But I branded my YouTube channel with my legal government name. I could use a different name, but I chose my name to put to it. So you can put my face and my name next to a webcam model and know that she's not ashamed. I don't care who the hell is ashamed of me doing it, but I'm not. Okay? I'm not. I make money. My son eats. We're not hungry. We're not starving. We're not begging. You know? And we're happy. I don't have anyone touching or groping on me. I just chat, and that's it. Rather than sitting down and chatting with your dumb dusty ass for free, I log into my computer and I talk to someone across the world, and I get paid as I'm chatting to that person. That's what that is. Now, out of all the jobs that I've done over the years, I must say that I thoroughly enjoy webcamming. Yes, I get weird requests. Yes, Sometimes I sit the entire day and not get one chat. And yes, sometimes I sit and I make money like, I don't know. And it takes me minutes to make what some people make in a day. Not even in a day, in a week. It takes me minutes to make what people make in a week. Not hours, but minutes. Right? And I'm not being butt naked. I just dress how I would normally dress to walk out on the road. And like I've said so many times before, while chatting, while doing these videos, I'm in a cam chat. Because right now, my web page, my cam page is open up. So someone can pop in at any time, and I just start to respond to them and start chatting. As a matter of fact, I had 2 persons come in before I started this video. I enjoy camming. It gives me the freedom to do what I want to do when I want to do it. It gives me the freedom to homeschool my kids, my child, not my kids. I have 1 child. I say kids because my neighbor's granddaughter would come over with my son, and I will do homeschool with her as well. And she's my baby, so my kids. And so I had a company, because I also have accounts with freelancers, with freelance platforms such as Guru, Hubstaff, and well, I didn't get approved for people per hour. I don't know what that's about, but I do have Guru and Hubstaff. And the other day, Hubstaff emailed me, sending me that a company was interested in me. They saw my resume and they were interested because they think that I'll be a very good fit for the position. And I read it. The money was okay. It's not as good as I can make camming, but it was okay. My down point with that was it would not allow me to continue to homeschool my child, because then I'd have to sit and I had to do their work for 8 hours while my child is at home running around the house, or I have to tell him to stay in his room. I have to work. Now, when would I get time to sit down with him with his books? In late evening, 3 o'clock in the evening, 4 o'clock in the evening, for what, 2-3 hours? No. I do a full school hour schedule with my son since this pandemic has started. I've done full school hours with him, and being a webcam model allows me the flexibility to do that. Being a YouTuber allows me the flexibility to do that. YouTubing has become my new favorite thing because it took me long enough to start it, but once I started and I started talking, all of the love and the positivity that I've been getting being a YouTuber has been so awesome. Now, I know that further on down the line it's going to come with a lot of hate, and I do pray and hope that I do have the strength to deal with that hate, because they say you can say anything you want to say, but until it starts to happen, you don't know. You don't know. So I don't know how I'm going to handle all the hate when they start coming in, but I do know how I'm handling all the love that I'm getting right now. And until I start getting those hates, I can't comment on them. I just have to wait until they come in. But yes, I'm a YouTuber. I'm a webcam model. And if you are a webcam model, there are 3 classifications of webcam model. You have nude webcam model, which mostly consists of porn stars, according to one of my clients. I don't know. You have regular females who are nude cam models, and they will tell you that they make a lot of money doing that. If you're comfortable being a nude cam model, then do it. Do it. It will make you money. It will give you a state of financial freedom as long as you know how to save and know that it's not something you can do forever. Nothing, not even owning and running your own business, is something you can do forever. You have to retire at some point. You have semi-nude cam models. Those are the females who will be in like lingeries, be in like bathing suits, who will do striptease and strip dancing and stuff like that. So you have the nude cam model. Those are the ones who do sexual acts and sexual performances for money. Sexual acts and sexual performances in their cam shows, sorry. And then you have semi-nudes, are the one that will do striptease and so on um, in their cam show. And then you have non-nudes. Those are the ones who are mostly about titillating, teasing, um, using their wits instead of their entire body to make their money. The girl next door attitude kind of activity, you know, the housewife, the sugar baby, the viral the viral sugar baby, the virtual sugar babies. Those, that's what they are. Those are the three categories of cam model. Whichever category you fall under, do not let anyone make you feel ashamed of being any one of them. Now, I chose non-nude because that's what I am comfortable doing. That's what I am good with. That's what I'm okay with doing. Now, if I was okay doing the nude, you best believe I would be doing the nude. But I'm not that comfortable. I don't like I don't like the idea of toys and stuff like that. I don't know. That's just not me, right? That's just not my thing. But there are other people out there who does it, and there are men out there who want to see it. So there is a marketplace for it, and it makes more money. But then you have guys who just want someone meek and cute and sweet and just, someone who knows how to tease them in all the right ways. And then you have men who just want you to watch them do stuff to themselves. They don't necessarily want to see your naked self. So I'm doing this video because of ignorance that I have come across being a webcam model, and I'm letting you know, and I'm letting people know, and I'm letting my subscribers know that I refuse to be ashamed of what it is I do and who it is I am. I get to meet people. Being a webcam model, I get to meet people from all over the world, from different walks of life, who are engaged in different things. Being a YouTuber, I get to meet females who are from all over the world, who are looking for a way out of whatever situation it is that they're in at this time during this pandemic. And I am using my platform, as small as it is, to do whatever it is I can do to help. Whether it be giving you apps that I know will make you money because I've used them, or giving you companies that I have worked for and I know will pay you because I have gotten paid through it, So I left one thing out, that I'm a virtual sugar baby. I am. I'm a virtual sugar baby, and I'm proud. I've been a physical sugar baby, and I am currently a virtual sugar baby. I don't think that I will let me not say that, but I am a virtual sugar baby. I'm a webcam model, and I am a YouTuber, and I am very proud. And I am very proud of all my subscribers who hit that subscription button and that notification bell to say that they want to listen and hear what I have to say. And I am very proud of all of you who are cam models, because you have a purpose in this world, and you are doing just that. You are serving your purpose, and you can live your best life while you're doing that. And I just want you to know, if you have no one else in this world believing in you, just know You have a young lady in a small island that believes and appreciates you without never ever have met you. She believes in you and what you're doing, whether it be doing hair, doing nails, webcamming, you know, skincare, life coach, whatever it is you're doing. Just know you have someone who is on your side and who believes in you and telling you to continue doing what you're doing, because every day you do what you do, you make someone happy. You achieve someone being happy, no matter what it is that you do, as long as it is something positive. You are making someone else happy, and that is something to be proud of. And don't let anyone ever tell you or shame you otherwise. I know that this is a very long video to, you know, basically give this talk, but I believe it's something that has to be said. And I want to be a part of one of those persons who says it. And so with that, and on that note, I'm going to leave you guys until I do another video. Just know that I love you, I appreciate you, and I'm happy that through this platform, I'm able to find you. It's your girl, Orffea. Bye!